Our top story, and this is breaking news that is coming in to us from the state of Gujarat, where 135 people had died in a tragedy that happened in Morbi under pressure from the Gujarat High Court. The Morbi Municipality has made some stunning admissions. They have said in an affidavit that has just been submitted before the High Court that they knew that the centuries-old bridge was weak. Two, they are saying public access to the bridge was not allowed on the day of the collapse. And three, the bridge was opened despite its dangerous condition. From December 2021 to March 2022, that is for 4 months, the municipality knew that the bridge was weak, yet people were allowed to use it. The fourth big pointer coming in from the affidavit that the municipality has now filed in the Gujarat High Court. The court, in fact, has asked the civic body how the renovation contract was given to Oreva without even a general meeting or a memorandum of understanding. This is a company that is known for its wall clocks and has absolutely no expertise in the construction business. And five, the court has asked the chief officer of the municipality to be present for the next hearing on November 24th. Now, let's remind our viewers, 135 people had lost their lives for no fault of theirs, for the sheer callousness of the authorities. And after 15 days, the civic body is finally admitting that the bridge was reopened despite its dangerous condition. The bigger question here is, who will take responsibility for this criminal civic apathy? I know this is something that we keep harping on, criminal civic apathy. But the fact is, if India's biggest man-made tragedy cannot force the Morbi civic body to be accountable, what exactly will is the question. Will this criminal greed go unpunished? That's the big news that is coming to us from the state of Gujarat. My colleague Aishwarya is joining us live on the story. He is joining us from Ahmedabad. Aishwarya, we know that the Morbi municipality has been under public pressure, not political pressure, but under public pressure, and now pressure from the Gujarat High Court has pulled them up for their casual attitude, for acting smart, and today, finally under pressure, the Morbi municipality has admitted that they knew that this bridge was weak, yet during a period of 4 months between December 2021 and March 2022, they had allowed this bridge open for public use. That is shocking, absolutely shocking.
Certainly shocking things coming out from the affidavit that has been submitted now by the Morbi municipality in front of the Gujarat High Court. Remember, from the remarks of acting smart to pulling up today morning, as the Morbi municipality failed to submit the order today morning as well, and the Gujarat High Court clearly stated that either submit the affidavit by 4 p.m. today or pay fine of ₹1 lakh, to which the Council of Morbi Municipality had submitted the affidavit in which they have accepted the weakness of the bridge. In this affidavit, there are shocking details that have come out as far as Morbi Municipality is concerned. They have said that yes, they accept that the bridge was weak when the bridge collapsed. It was also stated that public access to the bridge was not allowed on the day, even when the bridge collapsed on 31st of October. And also in the affidavit, it has been stated that while being in a dangerous condition from December to March, the bridge was open to public use. It was also in a remark stated by the Gujarat High Court that without even an MOU, without even any contract, how can the subcontract was given to a company which was a clock-making company, and how the municipality, without taking a fitness certificate and without the chief engineers clearly visiting and giving a fitness certificate, can open for a public. So the Morbi municipality was pulled up by the Gujarat High Court even after even after yesterday's version as well. And also the Morbi municipality in the affidavit said that the use of bridge was not allowed. And from December 21 to March 2022, the bridge was used to public despite reports of the bridge was in a dangerous condition. Remember, the chief officer of the Morbi Municipality had been asked by the Gujarat High Court to be in physical appearance in front of the Gujarat High Court on November 24th, which is the next date of hearing. And also, the Gujarat High Court has stated that all the answers which they have submitted in an affidavit has to be there in a deed, which should be submitted in a court. Remember, yesterday as well, while the hearing had happened, the Gujarat High Court clearly has stated that from the day one of the contract between the Morbi Municipality and the private company, the Oreva company, the entire contract should be sealed and should be submitted in the court, and somebody has to be responsible because 135 lives have gone in this tragic incident in Morbi. Clearly now, pulling up the Morbi Municipality is something which has been clear in front of the public that they have accepted the responsibility.
Sandeep Singh Zala.
Finally they opened.
Right now, Sandeep Singh Zala Aishwarya of the Morbi Municipality, he was the municipal commissioner of Morbi when that tragedy happened, when that accident happened, but I don't even think it's a tragedy or an accident. Now, with the shocking admission of the Morbi Municipality in court, it's very clear that the Morbi Municipality knew exactly what was going on. They knew that this bridge was a death trap, and yet they allowed it for the public. Not just on October 30th, but even before that for 4 months. They say that they knew from December 2021 to March 2022, that is 4 months, that this bridge was structurally weak. It was a death trap. Anything could happen. Yet for those 4 months, that bridge was open, which means what happened on October 30th, what happened, I beg your pardon, on October 24th, which is Diwali Day, could have happened any time in these 4 months. That's the shocking aspect. We are getting in some reactions from, the families of victims as well. Aishwarya, stay with us. Let's quickly play that out for our viewers.
हमने तो बहुत बहुत बड़ी बड़ी हॉस्पिटल मोरबी में है, वो इसमें पता लगाया कि हमारा बच्चा इधर होगा उधर होगा, तो 11 बजे हो गया। हम फोटा मोबाइल में देख के मोबाइल का नंबर हम देते हैं, तो किसी को पता लगे तो मैं हमको बोला था कि हमको जान करना। तो 11 बजे हमें 3 वक्त हॉस्पिटल में हम गए, तीसरी वक्त हॉस्पिटल में हमारे बच्चे का डेड बॉडी मिली।
Let me go across to our guests who are joining us this evening. Snehal Joshi is the Gujarat BJP spokesperson with us on the broadcast. We have Wing Commander Anuma Acharya, who's the Congress spokesperson, and Dr. Irsan Trivedi is a political analyst who will be speaking on behalf of the Aam Aadmi Party. Also with us on our screens, Neeraja Chaudhary, who's a senior journalist. Snehal Joshi, look at the shocking admission that the Morbi Municipality, that has been run by the BJP for the longest time, is now making in court. Yesterday, there was a no-show. No one from the municipality showed up at the High Court. Today, the High Court had to actually give a deadline, a sharp deadline, and say, if you don't show up, you will have to pay up. What explains this casual attitude is the word that the court has used. I want to ask you this. Is this criminal apathy, is this criminal greed going to go unpunished? It now turns out that the Morbi Municipality and every person who worked for the Morbi Municipality knew that this bridge was structurally weak, that it was a death trap, and yet it was allowed to be open for public for 4 months. What we saw happen on October 24th could have happened any one of those days in the 4 months.
Yeah, I would like to say that this tragedy, it's very painful for all of us, especially we have lost quite our citizens. But now the thing is that I would like to say that government, as far as the government's role is concerned, first patient was taken to the hospital in 18th minute. All the charge sheets which are filed, nobody is spared. And government, Bharatiya Janata Party, government of Gujarat, is not going to spare anyone. So
are you telling me no one has been spared? Are you telling me no one has been spared?
From the name. I mean,
Mr. Snehal Joshi, how has...
I want to correct this.
Have you named the Oreva owner in your charge sheet or the FIR? Has the municipal commissioner been named in the charge sheet or the FIR? No. They haven't.
This is the
And don't tell me that the
legal.
first person was rescued in
Nobody is
18
going to be
minutes.
spared.
This accident shouldn't have happened. That person should not have been in the river in the first place.
See, absolutely, Shreya ji, what I want to convey you is that in this complaint, the government is not going to save anyone. All the people and the law enforcement agencies have filed the complaints. The High Court and other authorities which are going to probe this case, government of Gujarat is going to give all the evidences, all the things, and as you saw that even municipality was a party in this. Now the Honorable High Court is taking the decisions on the basis of all the evidences which have been submitted, and 24th November, the next date is there. So as far as the government of Gujarat is concerned, nobody is being protected
Mr. Joshi.
anywhere.
Mr. Joshi, of course people are being protected. Did you read this morning's newspapers? Have you been tracking Mirror Now? Do you know the stinging observations that the High Court of Gujarat has made? They are questioning the state largesse to Oreva company, and they are asking why this largesse was given without a tender.
See, the police department
They want to know
and the law
why the
enforcement
municipal commissioner
agencies,
has just been suspended and not sacked.
Shreya,
Why
the
his
law
name is not in the FIR?
agencies, law enforcement agencies have been visiting their place, and they have been taking down all the required statements from even the owners and the staff of Oreva, and a few people were held first hand by the police department. So this already shows that
Who
the
has been held?
probe is
Who has
done
been held?
in a completely
Who
transparent
has been
manner.
held? Security guard.
See,
Was it
that's not the
who
purview
gave permission
of,
for this bridge to be open to public?
That's
No.
the purview of the law
ticket
enforcement
collector,
agencies.
is he the one who
Shreya.
decided the bridge should be over? No.
See, the case is not over, it's in the court. So I would not like to, say that who should be held or who should not be held. Honorable court is the one to decide. As far as the law enforcement agencies are concerned, they have filed all the proper documents, complaints, and now the stage has come that next level of
The
investigation
law
is on.
enforcement
and-
agencies also to be blamed. The law enforcement agencies are also to be blamed. In this case, the
I would
Gujarat
like
police.
to,
They could see that the bridge is open. They could see that the bridge is open when
the
it was
police-
supposed to be closed.
The police has FIR.
And there was no clearance from the municipality, and yet they allowed the bridge to be open to public. They didn't question why is this bridge open. So everyone has been caught napping, and this is not just a mishap. This is actually murder. This is criminal apathy and greed that has led to this bridge collapse. Wing Commander Anuma Acharya, Congress spokesperson Snehal Joshi is saying, let the law take its own course. The matter is now in court. The court will decide where accountability has to be fixed.
Lame excuse, and that also expresses their apathy. I must appreciate your channel that from 2nd November onwards till date, 16th November, you are keeping the issue alive. We all know that FIR was lodged without names. So what they are doing it very smartly, Gujarat government, from that one person, Jaisukh Patel, who is now absconding. And how is he absconding? If Gujarat government was so efficient, why they could not trace him till date? And this is a government. At a central level, they can't stop the incursion of China in our territory. They can't do a lot of welfare and different security concerns of the public at various states. These people claim that they are taking every measure. Sorry, they are not taking any measure. And in principle, the court has kind of affirmed, in principle as in principally, they have affirmed and acknowledged this crime, because this 1 lakh rupees imposition is a kind of a token, but it sets that there was a fault, and fault lies with these people. Now, what smartness these people have done, they have made a public agency, entire civic body responsible, so that when it comes to finally levying of the charges, no one person is blamed. It is like the security guard, as you already said. Now, yesterday, the Gujarat High Court has already pointed out that the procedure was not followed. There was no tendering. It was a single discussion, and there were thereafter a 1.5-page document is the contract. Now, contract is it is always an elaborate document. I am a contract expert, so I know it. There are various segments of that in which we secure our interest, the public interest are secured in that contract. But this person, a watch manufacturing company, was given a contract. This itself talk about how this lackadaisical attitude of the government towards people and towards the money people give it to them. Now, another thing is here in Gujarat, the elections are there.
Snehal Joshi.
People will.
Snehal Joshi.
Yes.
Snehal Joshi, just a minute. Yeah, that is true. Snehal Joshi. So just saying that the law will take its own course will not help. Really, just saying the law. Of course, the law will take its own course. Of course, the Gujarat High Court will do. Just a minute, sir. Just a minute. Just a minute, Snehal Joshi. 1 minute.
He's not supposed to be addressing me. He should address you.
Just a minute. Just a minute. Of course, the law will take its own course, Snehal Joshi, and of course, the courts will do what they have to do, and the courts will fix accountability. But for you to say, or the BJP to say, or the BJP spokesperson, or the Gujarat government to say, the law will take its own course, therefore we will not do anything, simply does not cut eyes.
That is not what I have told.
This is not just criminal apathy.
In the beginning,
give me a minute. This is not just criminal. Give me a minute. This is not just criminal apathy. This is criminal greed. Again, I'm saying, you know, what the shocking admission that has been made, and I want to headline this and underline this, the shocking admission that has been made in the court today is that the municipality knew since December 2021 that the bridge was a death trap. It was structurally weak. If it is open to the public, anything can happen. And yet this bridge was open from December 2021 to March 2022, 4 months. 4 months. Anything could have happened then. What happened on the 24th could have happened any time during those 4 months.
See, I would like to just...
There are people who should be hanged for what has happened.
Of course,
just blaming the system will not help. Who's the system?
Shreya ji, let the court decide who is going to be hanged and who is going to be given what punishment. I, in the beginning of this debate, told that government of Gujarat, Bharatiya Janata Party's government of Gujarat has given all the evidences, all the things required. The complaint has been launched. Now the only difference between me and Miss Acharya telling that government cannot force.
You have not given
Please let me complete. Please let me complete.
You have not given the evidence.
Spokesperson is telling
Please let me correct you here.
You have not
Please
done
let me correct you here, sir. Respectfully, you have not given the evidence. The court has asked you for evidence. The court has asked you for all the files. The court has asked you for all the tendering processes. When they asked you for it, the municipality didn't show up yesterday.
See, your channel, if you just check out your archives, just go and check it, please.
I'm going...
See, just a second, let me complete my point. Let me complete.
I'm going by what the court is saying. Let me complete my point. I'm going by what the court is saying. I'm not making things up. I'm not in the business of making things up. You didn't present the evidence to court. In fact, the Morbi Municipality didn't even have the shame to show up in court yesterday, sir. They were files. They were asked for the tendering process. They were asked for the MOU, and they didn't show up. Today, when they showed up, after a rap from the court, they showed up with nothing. The court was stunned at this casual attitude. The court said this casual attitude will not do. If you don't show up at 4:30 with all the files that we require and give us the answers that we need, we are going to fine you. That is how the evidence was given to court. It was not voluntarily given to the court. And
now
all the files in any case have still not been given to court.
Now should I
which is why on 24th, the municipal commissioner has to go to the court. Yes,
now
sir,
should I speak? Yeah. See, as I said, the municipality, and you also elaborately explained that they have filed an affidavit. Second thing is that Miss Acharya from Congress is telling that they have made the party as a whole civic body. So now this Congress is completely in the mood of getting into the political blame game of this, and they want that even High Court is into this. See, I would like to say that why are you blaming? I mean, they Congress party spokesperson there, Rahul Gandhi goes and meets the diplomats of China, and she is talking about China here. I mean, there is no relevance, but I would like to just remind her again, coming to the Morbi thing. I would like to say that Congress is completely trying to make this a political issue, and they are saying that the civic body has been made a party. So Bharatiya Janata Party has not done it. Honorable High Court has done.
But
so if you don't have any respect for Honorable High Court,
this is a political issue. People should be voting on this issue. This is a political issue, sir. Dr. Irsan Trivedi, this is a political issue. And the Morbi Municipality is run by the BJP.
A political issue. This is a social issue. We need to, as a human being, we are quite concerned. We all the BJP workers were there. We tried our best,
If
and
you were
again
that
we are still with them. And what our duty, moral responsibility of the government of Gujarat is that
No, you have not tried your best.
evidences, and we are not going to spare anyone.
The sequence of events tells us that you have not tried your best. No, the sequence of events tells us otherwise. You have not tried your best. In fact,
let the Honorable High Court, Shreya, decide please on this, because it is already in the court. And why? See, as municipality has already filed the affidavit, and in the complaints, as I said, that now even
the court has observed. The court, you're saying, Honorable High Court? Listen to what the court has said. The court has observed that prima facie the municipality has defaulted, which has led to the unfortunate incident, quote unquote. The court has directed the state to secure all files on contracts and agreements related to the bridge and file it before the registry in a sealed cover by November 17th. So the court prima facie has already observed that the municipality has been at fault.
See, again, I am telling that on this debate, it's not going to be decided that who is on the fault. What I am trying to explain is that the role of government of Gujarat, we have done it completely. Our first priority was rescue, which we had tried and done at our best. Second thing is to treat those people. Third thing is immediately on the very next day, the arrests were made. And now in honorable court, whatever the documents and the relevant documents the court will be asking,
it's shameful that you're talking about the fact that the first rescue was done in 18 minutes. It is this entire argument that the first rescue was done in 18 minutes is actually a shame. This accident should not have taken place in the first place. Dr. Irsan Trivedi, you're a political analyst. The BJP is saying, and the BJP spokesperson is saying, that this is not a political issue, and let the courts decide who is at fault and fix accountability.
Can't hear.
You're on mute. Could you unmute yourself, please?
Yeah, sorry. Can you hear me, please? Sorry. See, according to me, it's a murder. Thing is, it's not some, communication error or some mishap or something. It's a negligence. It's a criminal negligence which had happened. They have just framed few common people, and the big fish are still just out of the reach. Why this has happened? BJP is not telling. BJP is definitely trying to avoid the answers to giving questions why this has happened. It is entirely all the ministry and the local body. Everybody did a very, very, very casual act or something. They didn't even bother that. This can lead to, endanger people's lives, and that had happened. And rightly said, I'm a doctor, ma'am. I know we cannot sustain in water more than 2 to 3 minutes. And they say that, the first help was given in 18th minute. How can even we cannot survive in 18 minutes in underwater? This was a very bad incident.
Neeraja Chaudhary, just come in here.
I'm so much shocked about the argument.
Just come in here and help me understand why the Morbi tragedy will not impact the Gujarat elections, or will it? The admissions in court are stunning. I mean, my speakers haven't deliberated upon it, but the admission in court today is stunning that for 4 months, the Morbi municipality knew that this bridge was weak and yet it opened it up to public and then decided, chalo, ab band karke isko theek kar dete hain. And of course, then they opened it even before it was fixed and then the tragedy happened. Why is it not impacting these elections? Why is it not part of the discourse in this election?
I think this is current power. That is of the BJP today it's incredible. हमें गुस्सा आना ही बन गया. That's a real problem. As citizens, we don't get agitated anymore. Otherwise you look at it, 135 people dead, including children. And as you're right. Say, the municipal commissioner is not cited in the FIR, whatever owner is not cited in the FIR. They say it was the will of God. And this cavalier attitude that we saw, documents sought by the court and they don't show up in court, then the documents are not produced in court. What do you make of it? And then to say, I'm at this issue. Of course, the law will take its course, but it's a social issue. It is a live political issue. If the Congress party and those in the opposition don't raise an issue like that, what have the people put them there for? To do charity or what? They are supposed to highlight when things go wrong. And the ruling party is supposed to be accountable to the people of Gujarat, to the people of India. I'm shocked at this attitude. What you've been talking about today. It's sad, and as I say, humko gussa aana as citizens band ho gaya, and that is the real trouble. That is why it's not an issue in the Gujarat election. I don't know whether it will be an issue, but it needs to be an issue. And obviously, the non-BJP parties have not been able to make it an issue. That is also their failure.
We leave it there for the moment, but Neerja ji is right. Have we as a country become so desensitized that 135 people die in, and this is not an accident, die the way they do, Everyone can see what has gone wrong. The media has put out exactly what has gone wrong and who the people are who need to be held accountable. And yet, by the looks of it, there is a cover-up job. And by the looks of it, the tragedy is not even going to impact the Gujarat elections, its results. It's not even impacting the discourse, the election discourse that is going on right now. What a terrible state of affairs as things stand right now. We'll leave it there for the moment. This is heartbreaking. Thank you very much, Neerja Chaudhary, for joining us. Thank you very much to all our other guests for joining us as well. I'm slipping into a quick break.